You can green every single shot you take on NBA 2K25. You heard that right. After the recent patch, the green window size has been increased substantially, which means the only thing keeping you from being the best 2K player you can be is your jump shot. So today, I'm gonna give you the best jump shots for every single build and every single height in the game. And it doesn't matter if you have a high 3-point rating, a low 3-point rating, even no 3-point rating. In this video, I have a jump shot for you. So sit back and relax while I help you start having fun on NBA 2K25. What's up, Simply Squad? It's your boy GreenLight grinding, and y'all, the season 2 patch is insane. People went from not being able to hit a shot to being able to green 7 threes in a row like it's no problem. Now, a big reason for that is obviously the patch, but there are also some new meta jump shots that people have been using to start off season 2 that have been seeing some great success. And we're gonna cover all of them: 6'4" and under jump shots, 6'5" to 6'9", and of course 6'10" and over jump shots as well. All I ask for in return for all this information in one video is that you drop a like and drop a sub with notifications on. Now y'all, we're about to get right into it, but first, this video is sponsored by Underdog. The NBA is back, which means there's no better time to sign up for Underdog, because from October 19th to October 27th, Boosttober on Underdog will be featuring a boost to every NBA Pick'em entry for new customers. All you have to do is find your favorite players and choose if they're gonna go higher or lower their projected stat. And the more you get right, the more you win. It's that simple. And if you sign up right now, you can also take advantage of this free Kyler Murray pick, where if he throws for over 1 yard, you can win big. So make sure to click the link in the description, sign up for Underdog using code GRINDING, and you will get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Thank you to Underdog for sponsoring this video, and let's get into it, yo. Alright, y'all, here we go. We're starting with 6'4" and under guards first. And the way we're gonna do this is I'm gonna give y'all what I believe to be the best jump shot first, and then after that we're gonna go in order from highest 3-point rating to lowest 3-point rating. So first, what I believe to be the best jump shot for 6'4" and under guard is base Kyrie Irving, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 D'Anthony Melton. The release speed is 3/4, and the blending is 75% Oscar Robertson, 25% D'Anthony Melton. And then for all these jump shots, the visual cue is up to you, but for pretty much every jump shot, I will always go push. And if y'all don't know the visual cue for push, it's literally right before you flick your wrist. So right at the peak of your jump shot, right before you flick your wrist, that is your green window. Now y'all know that a lot of my builds are 6'2" and 6'3", and this is the main jump shot I use on every single build. I know it like the back of my hand. Honestly, you will never see me miss in the my court with this jump shot. It's just way too good. It's super quick, but still super easy to time. That's how I love a lot of my jump shots. I love fast jump shots. Even on 3/4 speed, I need them to be fast. I need to get the shot off quick so the defenders can't react. But at the same time, I want it super easy to time because I use high risk, high reward settings. I don't know if y'all use normal risk now. I heard normal risk is really good, but I use high risk, high reward. So I can't afford to mistime my jump shot. So I like easy to time jump shots like this one. And now we're going to go in order from highest 3-point rating to lowest 3-point rating. So the next jump shot we're going to talk about is base Stephen Curry, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 Colin Sexton, 3/4 release speed, and the animation blending is 70% Robertson, 30% Colin Sexton. Now, one thing you're going to notice about this jump shot is that it is super quick. So if you feel the need to go on 2/4 speed instead of 3/4, please feel free. It's not going to hurt your jump shot at all. It is ridiculously fast. Again, I prefer fast jump shots, so I'm really used to timing things that are as quick as this, but you can see my players' hands shoot up really quick. It's kind of hard to see the visual cue, so it's really a muscle memory type jump shot. But I'm sure if you change it to 2/4 release speed, you can see the visual cue really easy. But even if I'm trying to look at my player like I am now, I'm just waiting till right before I flick my wrist, and then I release it right before he flicks his wrist. It's going to take some getting used to. It's a really quick jumper. You can see that sometimes I shoot it slightly late, but for the most part, it's automatic green. The next jump shot on the list is a fan favorite, base Cam Thomas, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 Colin Sexton, 3/4 release speed, and the blending is 85% Oscar Robertson, 15% Colin Sexton. If you play 2K25, you've heard of Cam Thomas base. Super good jump shot. Honestly, one of the best in the entire game. It's a little slower than the 2 jump shots I mentioned before, but that makes it ridiculously easy to time because the last 2 jump shots were already easy to time. Why is the ball not coming to my hand? Like, come on, 2K. All right, I actually have the ball now, but y'all, Cam Thomas is one of the probably top 3 jump shots in the entire game. It's super smooth. You can see the visual cue ridiculously easy. So if you're a visual cue shooter, you're gonna really like this jump shot because it's a really like high arcing jump shot. You get off the ground, you have time to react to your visual cue. Again, I'm mostly muscle memory. I only look at my jump shot whenever I'm really sweating the game and I really really want to make the shot. Like when I'm playing good opponents and I need to make a shot, that's when I'll focus up and I'll look at my visual cue. Most of the time, I'm just chilling, bro. Like I'm probably the most casual sweat player there is on this game. I just be chilling with my Twitch chat and just trying to have fun. Twitch.tv/simplygrinding, by the way. Make sure to sub up. But yeah, yo, you cannot go wrong with Cam Thomas. The next jump shot on the list is another fan favorite. Base Allen Iverson, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 D'Anthony Melton, 3 force release speed, and the blending is 73% Oscar Robertson, 27% D'Anthony Melton. If y'all don't know, or if y'all haven't heard, Allen Iverson is basically the new T-Mac base until T-Mac is released. You can honestly see it if you just look at it. It looks exactly like T-Mac on 2K24, and it's the same premise as T-Mac 2, a slower jump shot, but you can just shoot over heads, so it kind of negates the slowness of the jump shot. It's not ridiculously slow. If you think it's ridiculously slow, you can go on 4-4 and try it there. I like all my jump shots on 3-4 now. It's just easier to time, especially after the shooting buff. But yeah, if you love T-Mac on 2K24 like I did, you should love Allen Iverson. It's just a little too slow for me this year. For some reason, I'm just really tuned for faster jump shots. I don't know why, but not a bad base at all. And then finally, our last jump shot on the list and the lowest rating jump shot is actually a starter 4 unlocked jump shot. So if you're not starter 4, just go ahead and skip ahead in the video. You cannot get this jump shot. But if you are, it's base Kevin Porter Jr., release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 D'Anthony Melton, 3 force release speed, and the animation blending is 75% Robertson, 25% D'Anthony Melton. Now, I put this one last, 1 because it's the lowest rating, and 2 because not everybody has it unlocked. But once you unlock it, I do recommend you try KPJ. It's honestly up there in the competitive scene for the best jump shot in the entire game. I don't know why KPJ feels this smooth. It's just ridiculously quick, super easy to time, just like a lot of the other jump shots, but for some reason this jump shot just feels the smoothest in the entire game. It's very quick though, so you're gonna have to pretty much tap the X button. If you want, you could go 2 force release speed. But yeah, this jump shot is basically running the competitive scene right now. This and Patty Mills, obviously. There's been some debate about Patty Mills being trash or good. There's a lot of people that think it's amazing. There's some people that think it's bad. KPJ is pretty much universally loved by every comp player on 2K, so I don't think you can go wrong by putting this jump shot on. But yeah, y'all, that was all these 6'4" and under jump shots. Now let's move on to 6'5" to 6'9". Alright, so now for 6'5" to 6'9" jump shot. And just like last time, we're gonna start with what I believe is the best jump shot possible, which of course is base Jared Culver, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 Oscar Robertson, 3 force release speed, and the blending doesn't matter because the releases are the same. And just in case you skipped to this point of the video, most of my jump shots are gonna be on push visual cue. You can choose whatever you like, but I like push, and if you choose push like me, your visual cue is right before you flick your wrist. So at the peak of your jump shot, right before you flick your wrist, that is your green window. And there is a reason why Jared Culver is known as the best jump shot in the entire game, bro. One of the smoothest looking jump shots in NBA 2K25, and honestly, it's probably got one of the biggest green windows in the game as well. As y'all know, I'm a small guard enthusiast this year. I barely played on taller guard build, but anytime I do, it's gonna be using this Jared Culver jump shot. Really good off catch and shoot, even better off the dribble. Just a super reliable jump shot to put on. Now, once again, going from highest 3-point rating to lowest, the next jump shot on the list is base Ben Shepherd, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 Sadiq Bey. The release speed is 3 force, and the blending is 80% Oscar Robertson, 20% Sadiq Bey. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Do not put on this jump shot if you do not like fast jump shots. Here, I'll do a standstill so you can see what it looks like. A super fast jump shot. You could honestly get away with putting this on 2 force release speed just to slow it down a little bit. But me personally, I love fast jump shots. If you watch the 6'4" and under part, you know that I love fast jump shots. It's just exactly what I'm looking for, especially because I'm the main guard for my team. So I need to be able to quick stop on a dime, and shoot before the defenders can react, especially off a screen or off of ISO, whichever I decide to do for that day. So yeah, Ben Shepherd, if you like quick jump shots, you're gonna love it. If you don't, you're not gonna like it at all, but don't worry, we got some more options. The next jump shot on the list is actually a newer one for season 2 that I've seen people use. Is base Matt Ryan, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 O'Shea Brissett, 3 force release speed, and the animation blending is 75% Oscar Robertson, 25% O'Shea Brissett. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro, this might end up being one of the top 3 best jump shots for this height range. Y'all see how smooth this jump shot looks? Not only is it super quick, but you can see the visual cue super easy on this jump shot. I don't know why it feels so smooth, bro. Like, Matt Ryan might actually be one of the best bases in the entire game. Obviously, people just started using this in season 2, so we haven't seen it in competitive yet. If I had to guess, bro, this is probably gonna be top 2 best jump shots in the entire game. So I'm glad that I could put y'all on a little early so you can practice it and lab it out until people come out with competitive results. But yeah, Matt Ryan base got the grinding stamp of approval. It's definitely a really good jump shot. The next jump shot I'm gonna give y'all is if you want to use Jarrett Culver but you don't have a high enough 3-point rating, here's a lower 3-point rating version, and that is base Jarrett Culver, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 Franz Wagner, 3/4 release speed, and the blending is 44% Robertson, 56% Wagner, and you only need an 82 3-point rating or mid-range to get this jump shot. I'm not gonna waste time showing y'all Jarrett Culver base again. It's just that we changed the releases and the blending a little bit to get it a little lower for the people with lower 3-point ratings that want to use Jarrett Culver because it's probably the best base in the game right now. So instead, we're gonna move on to the last jump shot on the list, which is the lowest 3-point rating required, 78.3 or 78 midi to put on this jump shot, and it's base PJ Washington, release 1 Drew Eubanks, release 2 JaMychal Green, and the release speed is 3/4, and the blending is 70% Eubanks, 30% JaMychal Green. I think the last time I did a jump shot video, I didn't account for people that had a less than 80 3-point rating, so this time I want to make sure I get y'all right, bro. It is a really good jump shot for the rating. I wouldn't recommend putting this on if you have the ratings to put on any of the other jump shots, but if you only have a 78 3-point rating, then I recommend putting on this jump shot for sure. Super smooth. If you're off the catch, you're never gonna miss it, honestly. Like, this is the first time I've ever put it on, and I'm not gonna miss in here. Off the dribble, let's see how it feels like. I'm just gonna run here, flick up my right stick. Okay, it feels pretty smooth. Let's just do one more to test it out. I'm gonna do a little snatch back because everyone loves to do that Zach LaVine snatch back. Okay, off the snatch back, it actually feels really smooth. Hold on, I want to try that again. Okay, yeah, off the snatch back, that is just money. All right, so yeah, if you have a 78 3-point rating, this is an alternative you can use. Let me know how y'all like it in the comments below. All right, y'all, that was 6'5" to 6'9" jump shot. Now let's show some love to our 6'10" and over build. All right, y'all, now for our 6'10" and over build. Same thing as before, I'm gonna start with the best jump shot on the list, which is gonna be base Michael Porter Jr., release 1 LaMarcus Aldridge, release 2 Baluba, aka Mike Wang. The release speed is gonna be 3/4, and it's actually gonna be a 50-50 blending. And just in case you skipped to this part of the video, for the most part, we're gonna put all of our jump shots on push visual cue, and the visual cue for push is right before you flick your wrist. So at the peak of your jump shot, right before you flick your wrist, that is where your green window is. Now, not only is this the best jump shot on the list, you actually need a 93-point rating for this jump shot, but it is super worth it if you go for it. Just look how smooth that jump shot is, bro. You literally catch the ball, it's one fluid motion, and it's a green every single time. It's beautiful. Catch and shoot, which is probably what you're gonna be shooting on a 6'10" and up, unless you're running a 6'10" and up ISO build, which if you are, you're just a really skilled 2K player, and I respect you, bro. I couldn't do it myself. 6'10" up ISO just feels weird to me, but if y'all doing it, you could do it. Here, I'm gonna show y'all one off the dribble. Keep in mind that this is a 60 overall build just with the jump shot max, so it's like 67 overall, just so I could show y'all the jump shots. But here, off the dribble, stop and pop, green from deep. Real easy, no badges, no nothing. But mainly, it's gonna be a catch and shoot popper build for most people watching this video, and you can see off the catch, it's super easy. He doesn't even dip the ball, so I don't even think it's possible to get a hitch with this jump shot, which is actually really cool. But I want to see it one more time. Yeah, I don't think I can get a hitch with it. All right, hold on. Let me try moving around and then catching the ball. Do I get a hitch? Nah, he never drops the ball below his waist. Even on my guard, I have that problem, so that's insane. So yeah, yo, this should be a really good jump shot, probably the best on the entire list. The next jump shot on the list is base PJ Washington, release 1 Chris Bosh, release 2 LaMarcus Aldridge. You can go either 100% release speed or 3/4 release speed. For this jump shot, I'm gonna go 100% release speed. I like my jump shots fast. And the blending is gonna be 30% Chris Bosh, 70% LaMarcus Aldridge. For this jump shot, you only need an 84 3-point rating or 84 midi, so I assume that a lot of y'all are actually going to go this jump shot instead because it doesn't require a 90. Again, I'm on 100% release speed, so it's going to look a little quicker than it will if you go 3/4, obviously, but it is very smooth on 100% release speed. There's not a lot of jump shots I would go 100% release speed on in this game, to be honest, but this feels like one of them. Feels very smooth and fluid on 100% release speed. I don't know, it might feel better on 3/4. I haven't tried it. One of y'all should test it out. Before you commit to like either version, 100% or 3/4, try them both and see which one you like better. Obviously, it's still on push regardless, so for the most part, you just wait till you flick your wrist if you're a visual cue timer. I go off muscle memory. I'm not even looking at my player right now. I'm literally looking at the rim, so off muscle memory, 100% release speed feels really good. The next jump shot on the list is a fan favorite base Andre Drummond, release 1 LaMarcus Aldridge, release 2 Chris Bosh. I actually use this jump shot on 2/4 release speed because it is a very fast jump shot, and the blending is 57% Aldridge, 43% Chris Bosh. And y'all, you only need a 68 3 or 268 MIDI for this jump shot, and it is a super good jump shot. I'm using this on 2/4. You can honestly get away with upping it to 3/4 if you don't like how slow it is. For this jump shot specifically, I think 2/4 is perfect for me, just because I don't know, Andre drum and bass just feels weird to me for the most part. I know a lot of people love it, but for me it feels really off. So that's not my favorite jump shot, but for a lot of people, like a lot of my teammates who run big, they love Andre drum and they swear by it. For me, it just feels a little off. So I'm just gonna leave this one for y'all. Y'all can make your judgment if you like Andre drumming or not. For me, it's not the best, but for a lot of my teammates it is, so I put it on the list. And finally, the last jump shot on the list is Bass Missy, release 1 LaMarcus Aldridge, release 2 LaMarcus Aldridge, 3/4 release speed, and it's actually the only jump shot on the entire list to go on release visual cue, and that's because it is ridiculously quick. Easily the quickest jump shot you're gonna find for a 67 3-point rating, and it's the lowest 3-point rating jump shot required on this list. I want to put this jump shot on the list just because it's like an oddball jump shot. You only need a 67 3-point rating, but look how fast it is, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna try and time this perfectly, honestly. It's like a weird jump shot to get used to because it just happens so quick. That's why we put it on release, but like, man, bro, like, it's a very quick jumper. If you get this down, you might be able to spark right over people's heads because they're not gonna be able to contest you, like, at all. They're never gonna be able to contest you. It feels weird because honestly I'm on release, so I'm trying to time it for push timing. But yeah, I'm not gonna take too many jump shots. I don't want to get used to release timing, but for release it's literally right when your player flicks his wrist. So not right before like push, it's right when your player actually flicks his wrist. That's when you release it. But anyways, y'all, that is the best jump shots in the entire game for every single build and every single 3-point rating. If I missed your build for whatever reason, maybe you got like a 53-point inside center build, just let me know and I will try and lab up a jump shot for you in the comments. But anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it for me today. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.
Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be taunting. Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never